Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a sad homestead in the desert. Yeah, this is what I have to do to rehydrate the soil. It is really, really bad. I've already been through that section, and that box, and this one still has to get done, and that one still has to get done. But what I'm doing here, because I watered first for probably a good 2 hours with the water coming out like it is right now, coming out of this hose. And as you can see, when I dug these furrows in here with the hoe, the piles of dirt that are on the side are dry. And you can see inside the hole, it's dry. So my plan is that I dug a bunch of furrows all through the area. And what I do first is fill the furrow with water. This one I already did back there, but I'm going to do it again right now. So I fill the furrow for the hole that I made with water. And then the hump that's on the back side that I pulled up, I water it down and break it down, and you can see the water takes a layer off and it's dry underneath. So it takes that down hydrated into the hole. Then I break it down the other way like this, and I'll do that when I get around the other side to that one. I'll break it down this way to really give it a good soaking. Now what this is hopefully going to do is the water that's in the holes that I made is going to slowly hydrate the soil around it. And see, you can see the dry stuff coming right out of that. It just like floats on the water. It doesn't want to absorb. See the dry right there. But by doing it this way, I'm hydrating little sections at a time and filling the holes with water, and the only place that water can go is into the soil around it. There's nothing's going to grow in that dry soil. The plant's roots can't get water. Excuse me, I had a pesky fly. Knows that both my hands are occupied right now. So it lands on my nose and on my arms. Now see, this is completely dry in here. What I do here is, let's get off of me, fly. This isn't Back to the Future. You're not McFly. Anyway, you see I fill the hole first. And it takes a lot of water to fill the hole, because the stuff around it is so dry. So I got a nice full hole there. So now I'll wash this dry stuff down into it, as you can see. And the stuff that spills over, all that does is hydrate the soil next to it. So this is going to be today's job of getting all of this soil fairly hydrated. And some of these plants will probably take off in the next few days because they're getting water down to the bottom. So you see that? That's really dry down inside there. As it gets closer to the end, it's not as bad, but it's still bad. And that fly is on my leg now. So I'm going to take a little break in hydrating here because the pump's been running solid for now for over 3 hours. And it can probably use a little break like I can to swat flies. All right, so you can see the soil here is pretty good. It's pretty moist. But the stuff up that way was really, really super dry. So as I checked, my even my grapevine down in here, it's dry. Hey? It's got a little moisture to it, but it's mostly dry. So I will fill that one with water also. And I'm going to dig another one on this side after I backfill that one and do the same thing there. And you can see the water is just sitting there. And right here you can see a dry spot. See it? It's not soaking through the soil. Look at that. Just terrible. So anyway, this tree feels like it's still got some roots established. So if there's any life in it, and if I can get the soil really soaked and wet, then this may take off again next spring. I may get some sprouts out of it and be able to save it, or at least save the rootstock that I'll be able to graft onto later on. I had one person that got upset about all the plastic laying around here. Yes, I know, it needs to be cleaned up, but that's not a priority right now. I've got other worries to make sure that more damage isn't caused. And the plastic isn't going to go anywhere. It's staying right there. It'll get cleaned up when I get a chance. Now, a company that does cordless leaf blowers and things like that contacted me to review one of their cordless leaf blowers, and I agreed to it, but I haven't heard back from them yet. So who knows if it's not a new phishing scam for you to give them your delivery address, and then they just disappear and sell your address and that information on the dark web. So anyway, the peas are looking good here. I got a bunch. There's another one over there. There's another one right there. So they're coming up pretty good here. And if the weather stays like it is, I should get some out of that. Now, I had this all dug out in furrows just like the other side. And when I watered it all down, that's how it turned out. So I will be breaking new furrows. I use a rake, and I just stick it in and pull a hump back until I see dry soil, and then I'll go back and fill those holes. All right, so coming along this side, and when I got into this one, no wonder my second run of spinach didn't take. This one only had, even though I soaked it, it only had maybe 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch of wet soil on the top, and it was dry the rest of the way down. So I dug some deep furrows in here and that one over there and filled them with water, and it looks like it's all soaked in. So next I'll cut a furrow down the center and move that soil back and forth, and then I'll fill that with water and see if I can get that done. Same thing here. I'll cut one right down the center, fill it with water, and then wet the soil back into the holes. So over here, I did plant some more seeds for more kale. And look, I got 1, 2, I thought I saw 3. That's eggshell. Thought I saw 3 come. Oh yeah, there's one right there. So I got 3 coming up there. So probably didn't come up the rest of the area because the soil underneath was dry. So the roots really can't get down, but the soil on the top was wet enough to germinate a few seeds. So my spinach over there, same thing. There's nothing coming up, but I gave that a real good soaking today. And I will probably go over and stick my finger in a few places and see if it's dry underneath. If it is, I'll just make holes down with a pole and fill the holes up with water so that it seeps out, expands out. All right, so when I get that leaf blower, I can come in here and blow this. If they don't send it to me, I'll bring my shop vac in, and I'll set my shop vac up to blow instead of suck the stuff in. And I'll blow all of this stuff out of there until I get it over onto that dirt, and then I can rake it all up and get it into a trash can or a trash bag. So onions are looking really good, and I noticed I had another garlic pop up, so that's a good thing. And the pepper plants are looking really, really good, so I think they're finally getting some water down to their roots. I'm using a lot of water for this. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the water situation, because I checked the future weather reports, and there's nothing for the next week. It's all 1%, all next week. Anyway, want to get that out to you, so I'm going to get back to my job here. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget your thumbs ups. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Comments down below, and I'll be glad to respond to you. This is G Bear, signing off.